WESH 2 Investigates was in court today for a key hearing in the case of a man who claims he was wrongly convicted 16 years ago.
Anthony Walker was found guilty in an armed home invasion, but new evidence indicates he may not have been fairly tried. His co-defendant Lloyd Scott was called into court for this afternoon's hearing.
WESH 2 News investigative reporter Greg Fox joins us live at the Seminole County Courthouse with whether Walker is going to get a new trial. Greg.
Well, right now, we just don't know. Walker's attorney believes that new evidence uncovered by a private investigator through an investigation that was funded by the court, and also the testimony today, he believes will land Walker a new trial.
So you're not changing any of your testimony you provided at trial, correct?
Lloyd Scott was the co-defendant with Anthony Walker in the 2004 home invasion that happened at a Sanford apartment complex. This is the first time they've seen each other since the 2008 trial that had Scott sentenced to a few years after he testified against Walker and resulted in a 30-year sentence for Walker. But new evidence in the case raises questions about whether one of the victims, a woman Scott worked with at a local store, actually helped set up the crime, something Scott testified to today.
And I believe the correct verbiage was the homegirl wanted her old man who sold drugs to be robbed, correct?
The state argued 11 prior motions to introduce so-called new evidence have been rejected by judges. But Walker's attorney said the whole case was a conspiracy hatched by one of the victims, and that and other evidence would be revealed that could free Walker if granted a new trial.
If the judge rules in our favor, then the case will be remanded back to the trial docket for Mr. Walker to start his trial all over again 20 years later after his arrest.
Walker's family is simply praying the judge will grant the motion for new trial, which might result in his release for time served.
I think the information that was provided today goes along with what other court cases have brought out, that she was not a victim. So I think today was good.
We are in limbo right now, but what Lloyd Scott is saying has real bearings on Anthony getting released.
Judge William Orth told both the state and the defense to provide any other material, any other documents that they have, and to do that by Monday, and responses to those new items of evidence placed in the court file by Tuesday, and then after that he would make a decision. In the meantime, Anthony Walker's family waits and prays, and he waits behind bars. Live in Seminole County, Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.